Hey YouTube, hello world, it's Lalo at Lexus Columbia, and this is my first episode that I'm coming out with on my channel to be able to provide insights, helpful tips, whatever type of knowledge that I've earned from being in the car business to be able to assist you, to help you answer whatever question that you might have pertaining to purchasing, trading in, selling a vehicle. So this is coming because I've had a number of customers who call me, they have questions, they want to know something, and so I figured, hey, if they have these questions, if they're having these type of trials, then other people probably are too. So instead of me just helping out one person, why don't I go ahead, start a YouTube channel, put it out there so that way I can help a lot of people all at one time. All right. So what I do is I am a sales consultant here at Jim Hudson Lexus. So we are the #1 rated Lexus dealership in the entire country for customer satisfaction. That's multiple years in a row. Of course, there's a lot of other accolades there as well. Oh my gosh, Dealer Rater, Dealer of the Year. We also have been a Time Magazine Dealer of the Year, J.D. Power Dealer of Excellence, multiple years in a row. So, you know, that's a little bit about where I'm at. I want to make sure that I can take care of my customers and my guests as best as possible. So that's why I made sure I was at the very best dealership that really means it when they say that if you experience it once, you'll never forget it. It's all about customer satisfaction and Japanese word, omotenashi, being able to predict our guests' needs before they even tell us and then help provide it. So again, that's essentially what this channel is doing. You might not know that you have questions, you might not know that you have concern, or you might not know that you're about to get yourself into some trouble with your vehicle, but that's why I'm coming out now, so then that way I can assist you, make sure that you can try to make the best informed decision. And always remember, if you have questions, if you have anything that you're not so sure about, feel free to give me a call. My cell number is 925-344-2080. I'll make sure it's in the description as well, so no worries if you missed that. All right. So the very first episode is going to pertain to one of my guests. So he purchased a vehicle from me about 2 years ago. It's an RX 350, all right? Nice car, 2016. So this was another car that he had just picked up, something to kind of move around in without putting a lot of miles on his RX. So it was like a 2007 Lexus that he purchased elsewhere. I guess he didn't think that I could help him out with a vehicle like that, so he went and got it from a different dealer. And then I noticed that he brought his vehicle in for service, and his car had been here for quite some time. So, I reached out to him. We had already spoken over time as well. I like to keep in touch with my customers and my guests and my clients. A lot of times they become friends. So I reached out to him and I was asking him what was going on with the vehicle. He let me know he was having some issues, and he had just put about $3,000 into it as well. Now, they 100% did not do everything that they should have with the vehicle. I've seen this. I've worked at a couple other dealerships as well. I just hit my 4-year anniversary here, but I know how it goes. I know how things can work. I know that a dealership might take a car in, literally do a safety check on it, make sure the lights work, make sure the brakes work, and then go ahead and put it out there. So that type of stuff happens. In this case, he put $3,000 into the vehicle, he got it back, he ended up on the side of the road again, and then there was another $3,000 that he was gonna have to put into it. So on this vehicle, he had $200-something payment. Owed about $11,000 on the vehicle, and unfortunately, the vehicle was only worth about $2,500. That's actual cash value. Oh my gosh! So actual cash value. That's essentially exactly what the car is worth. Not moving numbers around or anything like that. That's what we provide here. I always make sure I give my customers actual cash value because everybody wants to get the very most they can out of their trade-in, me included when I do it. All right. So anyway, the car's worth about $2,500. He's got to put another $3,000 into it to get it running right. So over this phone call, he was telling me, man, I would trade it if I get something else about the same payment. Obviously, that's not going to work. With the purchase that he made on that vehicle, he had about that much worth of, negative equity in the vehicle, and that's going to be the difference between, what he owes on the car versus what the car is worth. All right. So basically, I had a good, nice heart-to-heart with him. Let him know, hey, I completely understand. You don't want to make a higher payment, but you have to think about the fact that he just put $3,000 into this car. He about to put another $3,000. The car has over 200,000 miles on it. Typically when it rains, it pours, guys. So if it's having big problems like that, of course something else is going to come up, and you got to understand, it's sometimes better to pay a little bit more than what you wanted to than to not pay enough. In this instance, he definitely didn't pay enough, and then it came back and bit him with him having to roll over that negative equity ultimately in what we did. So again, if you find yourself in this situation, think about it. I kind of told him, let's say you have another $3,000 come up, another $3,000 come up, and that's within, like, let's say the next 2 years or so, right? So if you take this money and then you divide it out by, the 60 months that, you might take out for the loan, then, hey, that's like a couple $100 that you're actually paying over the course of time. And that's to be in a car that's old, ragged, not something that is reliable, and it's not going to give you the satisfaction of knowing that you're getting into a reliable car. You sit in it, you press the button, you drive off, and it's going to get you where you got to go. This particular guest of mine, he worked about an hour and 50 minutes from his home. So when that's the case, you can't go down like that. Higher up in his company and whatnot, that's just not gonna work. You're gonna lose out on so much more over time. What happened was I was able to get a vehicle that had enough value but was still priced at a certain point to where I could be able to get him into it. It had enough value to be able to carry over the negative equity. I got him into it with no money down. He's gonna have 45 days of not having a car payment, and then in addition to that, he also is in a vehicle that's gonna be ultra reliable. He's got some warranty on it, so he doesn't have to worry about anything. He's gonna be completely covered going forward. So a lot of peace of mind that he's going to be able to have. I guarantee you his days are going to be better. I guarantee you he's going to enjoy his life a lot better. I guarantee you he's going to have a lot less stress when he knows he's got to get up, take that ride. He knows he's going to just press that button and take off, and it's going to do what it's supposed to do. So if you have any type of issues going on, you're putting money into a car, you're wondering, is it worth it, because you don't really know what the value, the true actual cash value of that vehicle is, then don't hesitate to reach out to me. Leave a comment below. I'll try to get to as many of those as I can, but I do stay busy. I told you about the dealership. Obviously #1 dealership in the country with customer satisfaction. I take that very seriously, and so I was actually voted the 2020 as well as the 2021 state's best automotive salesperson. So again, I want to make sure I take care of people, and I do stay quite busy. So leave a comment. Like I said, I'll try to get to as many of them as I can, but if you really are looking to make a move, make a purchase, trade a vehicle, anything like that, the very best way to get me is going to be on my cell. But again, drop a comment. Let me know how you like this. How did I do? Let me know if I provided any insight to you, that was beneficial. And if I did, then also hit that like button for me, because then that way the algorithm's gonna make sure that other people can get it as well. And pay it forward, get some good karma going. Because if you look out for somebody else, then I promise you somebody else gonna look out for you, and it's gonna keep going. So again, thank you so much for checking in. That cell number is 925-344-2080, 925-344-2080. In the future, I'm going to start maybe trying to get, some questions answered specifically from people. So again, drop them in the comment section, and I'll get to, one, you guys give me some more ideas so I can provide some good insight for you, because I understand, the car business, it has a reputation that is not exactly the best. But, when I got into business, I said, you know what, I'm going to do the exact opposite of all of those things. And I got to tell you, it's been wonderful. I've been able to change my family tree. My wife, my 3 daughters, we get to do some pretty amazing things that, I just honestly didn't get to do as a child. So, it's very important to me, family and whatnot. So again, if you out there, you got something going on, you want to make sure you make the best informed decision so that you can look out for your family as well. So yeah, have a great one. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Check in with me. It's Lalo at Lexus Columbia.